Success in life doesn't just come from talent or luck. It largely comes from showing up. It sounds simple, but in reality, being present, putting yourself in the position to seize opportunities, is one of the most crucial factors. But what happens when just showing up becomes the hardest part? Every day we are faced with countless decisions, from small choices like what to have for breakfast to life-altering decisions. And making these choices isn't always easy. This is where Stoicism comes in, not just as a tool, but as a guide that helps us navigate life with resilience and self-mastery. Think about this. Around 70% of adults report feeling overwhelmed by work and personal responsibilities. You might be one of them. Whether you're a student dealing with academic pressures, a professional struggling to keep up with the fast pace of your career, or just someone trying to get through each day without feeling exhausted and defeated. The lessons from Stoicism, though thousands of years old, are perfectly suited to the challenges we face in modern life. By applying the practical principles of Stoicism, you'll learn how to protect your time and energy, control your emotions, and deal with external pressures without letting them take over. Stoicism offers more than just comfort. It provides actionable steps that you can start using right now. From learning how to manage your time more effectively to reacting wisely to tough situations, this philosophy gives you the power to remain calm and focused, no matter the circumstances. So let's dive into how these ancient teachings can become your modern superpowers. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Every second of this video is packed with insights that can transform how you face and overcome life's challenges, so don't skip a moment. Number 1. Seek challenges. True growth doesn't happen within the comfort zone. It's a simple but powerful truth. We only discover our potential when we dare to step beyond the boundaries of what's familiar. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius understood this well. To them, challenges weren't obstacles. They were precious opportunities for growth and self-awareness. Every time we face something difficult, we're not just overcoming an obstacle, we're making a significant leap in self-improvement. Think back to the last time you faced a challenge that seemed impossible at first. Remember the sense of pride and accomplishment you felt after overcoming it. That's the power of personal growth. And in Stoic philosophy, it's in those moments that you truly evolve. While most people shy away from difficulty, Stoicism encourages us to seek out challenges, because it's in those moments that we discover hidden strength, patience, and courage we never knew we had. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, nearly 70% of adults admit to regularly avoiding tasks or responsibilities that seem daunting or anxiety-inducing. But it's exactly these moments, when we face our fears, that we break through barriers and expand our personal limits. Take learning a new skill as an example. Whether it's picking up a new language or starting a fitness routine, the initial challenge may seem like an insurmountable mountain, but step by step, you realize that climbing it only makes you stronger. Don't forget, even the most successful people have to confront challenges. They don't avoid them. They embrace them. So, what's holding you back? Is it the fear of failure when starting a new project, or the anxiety of speaking in public? Remember, within every challenge you avoid lies an opportunity for growth. Stoicism teaches us that true growth doesn't come from reaching a specific goal. It's in the journey of constantly pushing past our own limits. Every challenge is a necessary step on the long road to self-improvement. Keep in mind that no journey worth taking is ever easy. Every step, no matter how small or difficult, brings you closer to becoming a better version of yourself. So instead of fearing the challenge, Face it head on, knowing that each time you do, you're building resilience and becoming more prepared for the next hurdle. The most important lesson Stoicism offers is to love the journey itself, not for the final result, but because each difficult step helps you connect more deeply with the truest and strongest version of yourself. 2. Choose your influence. The people we surround ourselves with shape who we become. This is not just a motivational quote, it's a fundamental truth. The Stoics, including philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, deeply understood the power of our environment and the influence of those closest to us. They believed that, just as a plant thrives in fertile soil, so too do we flourish when nurtured by the right people. In today's world, this ancient wisdom is more relevant than ever. While it's true that we cannot choose our family, we do have the power to choose our friends, mentors, and role models. And this choice is essential because the individuals we allow into our lives will have a profound effect on our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our character. Research even shows that the people closest to us influence nearly 95% of our behaviors and habits. This staggering figure makes it clear who you choose to spend your time with can either elevate you or hold you back. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, advised that we should surround ourselves with people who embody the virtues we wish to cultivate. These are individuals who don't just speak about values like courage, wisdom, or temperance, they live them. Their actions can quietly but powerfully shape who we are without a single word being spoken. Now, think about the people you interact with daily. Are they pushing you to be better, or are they pulling you into stagnation? Do they inspire you to rise above distractions, or do they encourage mediocrity? The answers to these questions matter because they determine the course of your personal growth. A well-known study from Harvard indicates that our social circle directly impacts our long-term happiness and success. So choosing wisely isn't just a matter of preference, it's a necessity. Surround yourself with individuals who reflect not only who you are today, but who you aspire to be tomorrow. Seek out friends who challenge you intellectually, emotionally, and morally. Those who make you think deeply, act purposefully, and live authentically. This doesn't mean looking for perfect people, but rather seeking out those who are committed to growth and self-improvement. In a world full of endless distractions and varying influences, be intentional about who you let into your life. Ultimately, in the spirit of Stoicism, it's not about finding comfort in those around you. It's about finding challenge, inspiration, and alignment with your highest values. So, be mindful of the company you keep, because they're not just there by coincidence, they're there by choice. And that choice should reflect your dedication to living a meaningful and virtuous life. 3. Focus on your response. Life rarely follows a straight path. We will always encounter obstacles, unexpected shocks that can shake up our plans. But what truly matters is not what happens to us, but how we choose to respond. Stoicism reminds us that while we can't control external circumstances, we have full control over our reactions. It's in these challenging moments that our character and values shine the brightest. Think back to the last time you faced a setback or an unforeseen event, maybe losing a job, going through a breakup, or facing a serious financial issue. At that moment, you probably felt lost, angry, or disappointed. But imagine if you had paused, taken a deep breath, and considered a different approach. This is the core principle of Stoicism, taking a moment to choose your response. Instead of letting immediate emotions take the wheel, ask yourself, how can I react in a way that aligns with my deepest values? For example, when facing failure at work, Rather than spiraling into anger and self-blame, you could choose to approach the situation with calm and look for a solution. In a damaged relationship, instead of holding on to resentment, you might choose to forgive, not for the other person, but to free yourself. These moments not only reduce the immediate impact of the negative experience, but also provide an opportunity to strengthen your character and inner resilience. Statistics show that 90% of stress in life comes from how we react, not from the event itself. When you start choosing reactions that align with your beliefs and values, you not only solve the issue at hand, but also build lasting resilience. Each challenge becomes an opportunity, not to bring you down, but to help you grow stronger. And the incredible part is that the more often you do this, the better you become at navigating life's difficulties. In the end, the storms around you won't be able to shake the peace you've built within. 4. Say yes to what matters. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, saying yes to the things that truly matter has never been more important. Think about it. Every day we're bombarded with countless demands, from work to personal life, from social media to news. And it's these decisions that shape our lives. Stoicism offers a valuable reminder. Every time we say yes to something, we're also saying no to something else. It's a trade-off we often overlook. Imagine you agree to work extra hours. Not only are you committing to your job, but you're also unintentionally giving up time with your family or time for yourself to recharge. On the flip side, when you say no to unnecessary meetings or casual invitations, you're actually giving yourself the opportunity to focus on personal goals, like learning a new skill or taking time to unwind. A recent study found that the average person receives up to 46 requests or notifications a day. This highlights the critical importance of choosing wisely and making smart decisions, which ultimately shape who we become. This approach emphasizes the need to evaluate each choice carefully. Does it really contribute to the goals and values you're pursuing? This might mean turning down minor tasks, avoiding unnecessary calls, or even saying no to activities that don't bring long-term value, so you can focus on something that helps you grow. For instance, instead of scrolling on your phone all evening, you could choose to read a book that teaches you something new or helps sharpen a skill. Stoics would remind us that life is a series of consecutive decisions. Each yes and no is like a brick in the wall of your life, and if you build them thoughtfully, you'll create a life that truly matters. Remember, saying yes isn't just about making a simple choice. It's an opportunity to shape your future. So choose carefully, focus on what really brings value, and get closer to becoming the best version of yourself. 5. Be a master of yourself. Mastering oneself is perhaps one of the most profound challenges and commitments a person can undertake. It's where true personal power is born, not from controlling the world around you, but from mastering your own mind and actions. In Stoicism, self-discipline is central, not just for personal growth, but for living a life of purpose and meaning. It's about making sure your actions, emotions, and thoughts align with your deepest values and long-term goals. This concept of self-mastery is broad, covering everything from resisting short-term temptations to maintaining steady focus on your long-term ambitions. Think about it. You're faced with a choice between skipping a workout to relax or sticking to your fitness routine. Stoicism encourages you to choose the harder path in the moment, because its long-term rewards far outweigh the fleeting satisfaction of taking the easy route. In fact, studies show that people who consistently focus on long-term goals are 76% more likely to achieve them than those who prioritize short-term gratification. But self-mastery isn't just about saying no to temptations. It's about managing your emotional responses to the world around you. Stoicism teaches that our emotions shouldn't dictate our actions. Rather, we should govern our emotions through rational thought. Imagine you're criticized unfairly at work. Rather than reacting with anger, a Stoic approach would have you pause and ask, does this truly affect my value? Of course, the answer is no. And from there, you can choose a response that reflects your inner calm and strength. Moreover, mastering yourself means taking control of your mindset. The thoughts you nurture hold immense power. By transforming negative patterns of thinking into positive, encouraging ones, you not only improve your performance, but create lasting change in how you see the world. In fact, research shows that individuals with a positive mindset are 30% more likely to reach their goals than those who dwell in negativity. Self-discipline doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill built through practice and persistence, but the rewards are immense. True mastery brings a sense of freedom. Freedom from negative emotions, impulsive decisions, and being swept up in circumstances beyond your control. When you master yourself, you no longer live reactively, but instead, you actively steer the course of your life. 6. Protect your time. Time, as the Stoics often remind us, is our most precious asset. Unlike other resources, once it's spent, it's gone forever. This ancient philosophy places a strong emphasis on mindfulness, particularly when it comes to how we use our time, urging us to live each moment with purpose and in alignment with our core values and goals. Consider this: every day, every hour, every moment presents an opportunity to shape our lives. Yet, without mindful awareness, it's all too easy to let time slip away, consumed by distractions or trivialities that fill our days but leave us unfulfilled. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and renowned Stoic philosopher, famously reminded us to live each day as if it were our last. Not in a morbid sense, but as a powerful reminder to live fully, with intention and without waste. So how do you ensure your time is well spent? It begins with clarity about what truly matters to you, your values, goals, and the person you aspire to become. Once you've established these, you can begin to assess how your daily activities align with these priorities. Are you spending hours scrolling through social media when you could be investing in quality time with your family, pursuing a hobby that brings you joy, or working on a project that could advance your career? Viewing time as the priceless resource it is means setting boundaries and learning to say no to things that don't serve your greater purpose. This could mean turning down invitations that would distract you from your goals, or eliminating activities that drain your energy without adding value to your life. It's not about being stingy with your time, but about choosing quality over quantity in how you spend each hour. Furthermore, protecting your time also involves being organized and efficient. The Stoic approach isn't just about being mindful of how you use your time, but about being strategic. This might involve meticulously planning your day, prioritizing tasks based on their importance, and cutting out time-wasting habits. It's about creating systems that help you work smarter, not harder, and ensuring that you're consistently moving towards the goals that matter most to you. In fact, research suggests that people who set clear goals and boundaries around their time are 50% more likely to achieve their long-term aspirations than those who let their days unfold without structure. By adopting these practices, you're not only protecting your time, but investing it in a life of purpose and fulfillment. 7. Do the hard things. The Stoics believed that hardship is not only an unavoidable part of life, but also a crucial catalyst for our growth and greatness. They didn't just accept challenges, they saw facing difficult tasks as opportunities to build character and create a meaningful life. It's not just about enduring tough times, but about actively seeking challenges that push us beyond our comfort zones, knowing that this is where real strength is forged. Ask yourself, when have you felt the most growth and progress in your life? Was it during moments of ease when everything was going smoothly? Or was it when you faced significant obstacles? It's those challenges, when you had to make tough decisions, resolve complex conflicts, or persevere through adversity, that have shaped who you are today. The Stoics would argue that it is in these moments of struggle that your character is truly refined. Without adversity, growth stagnates. We often seek to avoid hardship, opting for the path of least resistance. But in doing so, we unknowingly limit ourselves to the boundaries of what we already know and can do. Take a simple example. When you choose not to engage in a challenging project at work out of fear of failure, you not only forego the chance to learn, but also deny yourself the opportunity to expand your skills. On the other hand, when you step into these challenges, though it may be uncomfortable, you are expanding your limits and honing qualities like patience, perseverance, and courage. Research shows that people who embrace challenges tend to develop skills faster and have stronger self-confidence. One report revealed that 85% of those who achieve major career goals are individuals who frequently take on challenging tasks. This is no coincidence. Stoicism reminds us that personal growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from confronting what's difficult. So, rather than avoiding challenges, step into them with courage and determination. It's in those moments that you not only push beyond your limits, but also discover a potential within yourself that you never thought possible. 8. Make others better. Stoicism goes beyond personal development, encompassing the happiness and growth of those around us. Stoic philosophers emphasize that true progress cannot happen in isolation. Our improvement is deeply connected to the well-being of others. They encourage a spirit of community growth and mutual support, understanding that when we help elevate others, the benefits are twofold. We not only enhance the lives of those we assist, but also enrich our own experiences and understanding. When you think about contributing to the growth of others, it's not just about offering advice or stepping in to solve their problems. It's about being a positive presence, someone who inspires and encourages. This could be as simple as actively listening when someone shares their struggles, offering encouragement when they doubt themselves, or sharing resources and knowledge that might help them overcome obstacles. Each of these actions holds the potential to make a significant impact on someone's life. For the Stoics, helping others become better is also a way to practice virtues like generosity, empathy, and kindness. These qualities don't just define a good society, they shape a meaningful life. By nurturing an environment where people feel supported and valued, you create a community where everyone can thrive. This approach doesn't diminish the importance of your own pursuits, but rather amplifies the impact of your actions, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. Moreover, improving the lives of others can provide new perspectives on your own challenges and ambitions. It can teach you patience, enhance your ability to empathize, and offer a deeper sense of fulfillment than solitary achievements can provide. The joy and satisfaction gained from seeing others succeed with your support are profound and lasting. A study even shows that people who regularly help others report a 40% higher level of happiness and life satisfaction compared to those who focus only on themselves. This highlights that improving the lives of others not only benefits them, but also helps us expand our own horizons, develop patience, and find deeper fulfillment from collective success. The joy of seeing others succeed, with your support, provides a long-lasting sense of happiness that surpasses the satisfaction of individual accomplishments. So, as you pursue your own growth, don't forget the power of lifting others up. What you give isn't lost but helps you grow in both understanding and life experience. 9. Practice gratitude. The Stoics understood that much of our dissatisfaction stems from focusing on what we lack or worrying about what might go wrong, rather than appreciating what we already have. They advocated for a daily practice of gratitude to counterbalance our natural tendency to take things for granted and fret about the future. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine can significantly shift your perspective. It helps realign your focus from what's missing to the abundance around you. This can be as simple as feeling grateful for a sunny day, appreciating the kindness of a friend, or acknowledging your own progress and achievements. By taking just a few moments each day to reflect on these things, you train your mind to recognize and celebrate the positive aspects of life, no matter how small. This practice not only enhances your own sense of happiness, but also improves your interactions with others. When you approach life with a grateful heart, your attitude becomes more positive and welcoming, which in turn can influence how others respond to you. People are often drawn to warmth and positivity, qualities that gratitude naturally fosters. Moreover, in Stoicism, gratitude isn't just about feeling happier. It's about building a shield against the negative emotions that can cloud our judgment and hinder our ability to think clearly. When you are grateful, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by envy or resentment. Instead, you're more inclined to respond to challenges with a balanced mind, making decisions aligned with your values. 10. Embrace continuous learning. In Stoicism, the pursuit of wisdom is never-ending. Life itself is viewed as a continuous lesson, a journey of constant growth, discovery, and adaptation. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus emphasized the importance of lifelong learning, not just as a means of gathering knowledge, but as a pathway to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. They understood that the more we learn, the better equipped we are to make thoughtful decisions and respond effectively to the challenges life throws at us. Embracing continuous learning means staying curious and open to new ideas, subjects, and perspectives. It's about taking an active approach to education, where you deliberately seek opportunities to expand your understanding and capabilities. This might mean reading a wide range of materials, from literature that enriches your soul to textbooks that broaden your knowledge of the world. It could involve exploring new hobbies that challenge your physical and mental limits, or engaging in discussions that push you to think critically and empathetically. In today's rapidly changing world, the need for continuous learning has never been clearer. Technology evolves, industries shift, and social norms transform. Keeping up with these changes not only gives you a competitive edge, but also helps you stay adaptable in an ever-changing landscape. Moreover, learning new skills can rejuvenate your mind and body, bringing a sense of accomplishment and excitement. However, embracing continuous learning isn't just about staying current with external changes. It's about inner growth. By constantly challenging yourself to learn and evolve, you're committing to self-improvement and personal excellence. This aligns perfectly with Stoic values, which emphasize personal growth through the disciplines of character and intellect. To integrate this practice into your life, make learning a daily habit. Dedicate time each day to reading, watching educational videos, or practicing a new skill. Step outside your comfort zone and sees every opportunity to learn from every situation, whether it's a success or a failure. Ask questions, seek feedback, and reflect on your experiences to extract lessons from them. In doing so, you will not only shape a more meaningful and purposeful life, but also continually refine the best version of yourself. 11. Embrace vulnerability. The Stoics recognized that true strength lies in the courage to reveal our authentic selves, including our fears and uncertainties. Embracing vulnerability isn't about weakness, it's about the bravery to confront the truth of our human condition. By doing so, we can foster deeper connections with those around us. Opening up about our struggles and fears can be intimidating. We often fear that by showing our true selves, we risk judgment or rejection. However, Stoicism encourages us to see vulnerability as an opportunity for authenticity and growth. By revealing our true selves, we invite others to do the same, which can lead to more meaningful and supportive relationships. This mutual authenticity nurtures deeper understanding and bonds built on trust and empathy. Furthermore, embracing vulnerability is a path to personal growth. When we acknowledge and expose our fears, we take the first steps toward overcoming them. Stoic philosophy teaches us that confronting our fears is essential to building resilience. Only by facing what frightens us can we truly understand ourselves and grow. This process involves thoughtful reflection on our limitations and challenges, leading to a better understanding of how we can improve and adapt. In practice, embracing vulnerability might mean having honest conversations with friends about your challenges, asking for help when you need it, or openly expressing your emotions. It could also involve speaking in public, sharing your ideas in a group, or admitting mistakes in your professional life. Each of these actions requires courage, but they also open doors to new levels of personal achievement and fulfillment. To fully integrate this into your life, consider a Stoic practice of self-examination and reflection at the end of each day. Evaluate moments where you may have hidden your true emotions or withheld your uncertainties. Reflect on what held you back and how you could respond differently in the future. By practicing this regularly, you not only reduce the fear associated with vulnerability, but also strengthen your character and enrich your relationships. 12. Cultivate resilience through adversity. Adversity isn't something to be avoided, but rather embraced as an opportunity for growth. That's a key lesson Stoicism teaches us. Life is full of unexpected challenges, but instead of seeing them as misfortunes, Stoics view these difficulties as chances to build inner strength and resilience. For them, hardships aren't enemies, but essential parts of the human journey. From the Stoic perspective, every challenge serves as a test, teaching us profound lessons about courage, patience, and endurance. When we encounter adversity, we are given the opportunity to develop these virtues. For instance, when faced with a personal or professional setback, we are not just called to overcome it, but also to discover untapped reserves of strength within ourselves, resources we may not have known existed. Through this process, we not only grow but also build greater confidence in our ability to handle future challenges. Resilience, according to Stoicism, isn't born from avoiding hardships, but from facing and overcoming them. The mindset shift is crucial. Instead of seeing obstacles as destructive, see them as shaping forces that can make you better. For example, a career setback might help you gain deeper insights into your field or push you to develop new strategies for success. A personal crisis could reveal inner strengths you didn't know you had or help you reaffirm your values and priorities. To cultivate resilience, start by adopting a Stoic approach to everyday challenges. When difficulties arise, instead of shying away or complaining, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Reflect on how each experience has shaped and strengthened you. Consider the skills you've developed as a result, and think about how you can apply those lessons moving forward. Resilience isn't built overnight, but with each step you take in learning from adversity, you strengthen your capacity to endure and adapt to life's inevitable ups and downs. 13. Practice the art of reflection. In Stoicism, the practice of reflection is not just recommended, but considered essential for living a wise and meaningful life. This philosophy teaches us that a life unexamined lacks depth and understanding, emphasizing the importance of regularly evaluating our actions, decisions, and underlying motivations. This process of self-reflection allows us to gain deeper insights into our own behavior and better align ourselves with our core values and goals. Reflection in Stoicism goes beyond simple self-examination. It involves a structured and intentional approach to thinking about how we've handled situations, the decisions we've made, why we made them, and how we can improve. By doing this consistently, ideally every day, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves, which in turn informs our future choices. This isn't just about self-improvement, but about self-awareness, recognizing both our strengths and weaknesses. Picture taking a few quiet moments at the end of each day to reflect on what went well and what didn't. Ask yourself questions like, did I act in line with my principles today? Or, what could I have done better? This process helps identify patterns in your behavior that contribute to both positive and negative outcomes, giving you a chance to course correct when needed. Furthermore, regular reflection encourages a more intentional way of living. As you begin to see the consequences of your actions and understand the reasons behind your choices, you become more deliberate in how you act. It doesn't mean you won't make mistakes, but it means you'll learn from them more effectively and make better decisions moving forward. Reflection also nurtures a sense of inner peace and contentment by affirming that you are living in alignment with your values, or by recognizing where you need to make changes. Stoics believed that this peace is essential to true happiness. 14. Cultivate a robust mindset. Building a resilient mind is at the core of Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the vital role of mental strength and endurance. The Stoics believed that a well-trained mind is the foundation for a good life, and by cultivating a mindset focused on empowerment and positivity, we can face life's challenges, not just with acceptance, but with vitality. This philosophy doesn't suggest ignoring reality or pretending difficulties don't exist. Instead, it encourages us to approach these difficulties with a mindset that views them as opportunities for growth and learning. A strong mind starts with the intentional choice to focus on empowering and constructive thoughts. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative, but rather deciding to invest more energy into thoughts that improve your ability to respond effectively. For example, instead of dwelling on what might go wrong, a Stoic mindset pushes you to think, what can I do right now to improve the situation? This shift from problem-focused thinking to solution-focused thinking is essential for maintaining a sense of control and purpose, especially in difficult times. Training your mind to be resilient is like training a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. This requires consistent practice in seeing challenges as opportunities. When faced with setbacks, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this make me stronger? By consistently responding to difficulties with these types of questions, you reshape your experience, viewing obstacles as valuable lessons rather than just hurdles. fostering a resilience that can withstand even the toughest situations. Additionally, maintaining a positive outlook regardless of circumstances is a fundamental Stoic practice. This doesn't imply blind optimism, but rather a rational and intentional optimism that seeks to highlight the potential good in every situation. Stoics use techniques like negative visualization, reflecting on worst-case scenarios, not to amplify fear, but to reduce its power, allowing a more balanced and positive perspective to emerge. To cultivate such a mindset, start by practicing mindfulness and becoming aware of your thought patterns. Notice when you slip into negativity or discouragement, and consciously choose to redirect your thoughts towards something more constructive and optimistic. Engaging in regular mental exercises like journaling or meditation can help you develop the discipline needed to maintain a resilient and empowered mind. 15. Live in alignment with your values. Living in alignment with your values is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, which teaches us that true fulfillment and peace stem from living a life that is deeply connected to our personal ethics and beliefs. Stoicism emphasizes that genuine happiness comes not from external achievements, but from the integrity of living a life where your actions reflect your principles. When there is harmony between what you believe and how you act, life becomes more meaningful, and every decision is infused with a sense of purpose. For the Stoics, the first step toward this alignment is understanding and defining your core values. These might include honesty, courage, generosity, or loyalty, principles that guide your decisions and shape how you interact with the world. Once you've identified these values, the challenge is to consistently make choices that reflect them. This isn't always easy. It often means making tough decisions that may go against societal expectations or short-term gains. However, the reward for such integrity is a life free of inner conflict, the kind that arises when your actions don't align with your beliefs. Living according to your values also means taking a proactive approach to the life you create. It requires regular evaluation of your lifestyle, relationships, and career to ensure they reflect your core principles. For example, if one of your values is community service, you might choose a career that allows you to help others or make time for regular volunteer work. If you value health and well-being, your daily habits should support that through exercise, mindful eating, and practices that nurture mental health. Furthermore, when your life is in alignment with your values, even the simplest actions carry deeper meaning. Every choice becomes a reflection of who you are at your core. This adds a layer of purpose and fulfillment to even the most mundane tasks. For instance, choosing to walk or bike instead of driving isn't just a transportation choice. It's an expression of your commitment to sustainability and well-being. To live in alignment with your values, it's crucial to engage in regular self-reflection, revisiting and possibly refining your values as your life and circumstances evolve. This ongoing process ensures that your actions continue to align with your current beliefs and goals. It also means paying attention to the small, daily decisions you make, as they ultimately form the larger picture of your life. By consistently aligning your actions with your values, you build a life that not only feels authentic, but also resonates with the deepest parts of who you are, leading to a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. Thank you for spending your time with us today to explore the profound wisdom of Stoicism. Remember, the journey toward living a life aligned with your core values is a continuous one. Every action, every thought is a step closer to true wisdom and lasting fulfillment. Never stop striving and growing, and face each challenge with courage and integrity. If you found today's discussion helpful, dive deeper by watching one of the recommended videos. and continue learning more about the timeless insights of Stoicism. Thank you for being part of this journey. Together, let's keep moving forward, discovering and applying these enduring lessons to live a truly meaningful life.